Was it loud?
It's proper fucking loud.
Did that hurt?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pack Podcast. This is our first episode. Should we go clockwise around the room and just introduce ourselves?
Yeah, alright.
So, I'm Mason. To my left is...
Jamie Furlong.
Didn't have to say your last name, but alright. And to his left...
Everyone's favourite, by the way. Jamie Furlong, not Alec.
Alec Martin.
Why is everyone saying their last name?
Say the full name, Alec.
I will. It's
Alejandro
Rodrigo Martin Zavala.
Oh yeah, I thought there was more.
That was
Yeah.
so much more extravagant than I thought it would be. This week, we all watched Joker.
Yeah.
Did we?
We did. Because obviously originally we were all going to go
Not
with...
funny, didn't laugh.
Because originally we were all going to go with you. That's a lie.
Didn't get
We
invited.
basically guilted you into getting an invite from you, but you were all going to Cribs Causeway, which for anyone that doesn't know is like 2 buses away from where we live. Around there.
Yeah, why'd you go so far out?
Yeah, that's it. Why did you go to Cribs?
I like the cinema next street.
That's fair enough.
It's much cheaper.
So you lot went there, but due to complications in the plan, I ended up booking tickets for me and Alec to go see it in Bristol, where we all already were. So we all watched it separately. We watched it in the Director's Lounge, which was lovely.
I love it.
The Director's
So
Lounge is
good.
lush.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
good.
it's-
Hey,
to-
what was that like before?
You had to go
I've
to like a
never-
casual peasant cinema.
We had VIP seats. At least on my second view.
We had tables on our
Did we actually have tables?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like little swivel tables in the cinema. So this is Cinema Deluxe in Cabot Circus, and there's on the top floor there's a Director's Lounge. It's quite easy to miss as you got the scissors like behind you. It's like a bar, and basically you go into the bar. They ask you what you want to drink, so you get complimentary popcorn and drink. Then you go into this nice big. It's like a normal cinema screening, but every seat is massive, and you're all spaced apart. So you've got your own like leg room. You've got room in between the people, so you don't share armrest with someone else. You've got like a couple. You got like a few like I don't know, half a meter of fucking gap between certain people.
So nice.
And there's a lot less seats in there, so you don't get like a really crowded cinema. Because I was thinking about this the other day of the film A Quiet Place with Jim from The Office. That film is proper quiet, and if you go to see that on opening night, shut up. If you go to see that on opening night, all you can hear is other people, because there's too many people in it. But obviously, in something like the Director's Lounge, if you go in like opening night, it's not as bad. Also, it's always quieter in there because obviously people don't want to pay an extra £4 for comfort. Peasants. But we enjoyed Joker. I assume we all saw it separately, but I mean, I know you loved it, Jamie.
Yeah, you're a bit obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite song in the soundtrack? Because the soundtrack is amazing, for a start. This is no spoilers, but I'm gonna put this up there. There's no spoilers
That
for
was
the
like
film.
orchestrated music that they made for the film, or the soundtrack?
The soundtrack and that's everything. Take your time.
I will. Probably White Room.
White Room. That's fair enough. I think
That's like my favourite part of the film as well, when that song kicks in.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that film's amazing. It does a really good job of like balancing slow moments, and towards the end it does speed up a little bit, but it doesn't feel out of place. But I don't know, man. That film was amazing. Joaquin Phoenix did an amazing job. I only recently found out his name was Joaquin Phoenix and not Joaquin Phoenix, which was my fault. But
I don't know how you would have guessed that. I didn't fucking know that.
no, I didn't, because it's spelled Joa, Joaquin. But I
know
found it was
Jimmy
called
Fa-
Joaquin Phoenix.
I'll just
Jimmy
butcher
Fallon
his name.
can't pronounce it, so he just calls him Jackie. And he gets really upset
I've
about
re-
it.
Jimmy Fallon's one of those people that really bug me.
Oh no, I love Jimmy
He's
Fallon.
like a
I get what
wooden
you
plank.
mean, but
No, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel I can put up with. Jimmy Fallon pisses me
Jimmy
off.
Kimmel's the one that pisses me off. Am I allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good.
Mate, we're drinking in whatever.
Yeah, but
Oh,
did you
by the
know
way,
that shush.
What are we drinking tonight, by the way?
Kraken.
This is Jack Daniel's Tennessee cider,
Yeah, so
number 7 brand.
Jimmy brought in some Jack Daniel's cider, which the first time I drank that was the first time I showed up at one of the parties. It smelled like shit when I first smelled it. It tastes amazing, in my opinion.
Also,
we've
fun
also-
fact for the viewers that can't see the bottle: you're apparently not allowed to get pregnant if you drink. It's look.
I don't think.
I'm trying to think.
I don't think it's like if you drink you can't get pregnant. I think it's if
No,
if
I
you're
don't
pregnant
know.
you can't drink.
Take that.
Or
girls.
it could be. You can't drink if you're a fat woman. That's what I'm.
Stop
rooting
slamming
for.
it on the fucking
Oh,
table.
sorry.
Put it on the carpet. I fucking hate you. We've also got a bottle of crack and rum, which wasn't the intentional plan.
You can't see
But-
that.
Someone drank all my rum at home. Are you showing it off to the microphone?
I'm showing it to Jamie. And you...
So we got some Coke and we got some rum. Just put it on the carpet. It's fine.
Just Coca-Cola, just to confirm, not.
Yeah, not the hard drug cocaine.
Yes. Or as I like to call it, snow. Not that I do it.
Why would you call it snow?
I know they say it in Peaky Blinders.
Do they?
Yeah,
I've
they
just
do.
started, so I have to start a Peaky Blinders
Have you?
because apparently I look like Peaky Blinders. Don't know who I heard that from. Some ginger nonce.
Yeah.
By the way, Jamie's ginger.
Corbin. And how far have you got into it?
I think I'm on like the 4th episode so far.
How are you enjoying it?
Really enjoying it.
Good.
So obviously I knew we had to wake up to do this today. And obviously we were originally going to do it like an hour earlier than we did. But I started watching it last night. You know when you're doing that thing where you need to go to bed but you've just started a show? Because I only watch things when I get in bed.
Yeah, I know.
Which is really bad because when I start... Wait, you know that I watch things in bed? Or like,
No, I do the same thing.
But I started watching it. Peaky Blinders is so far really good. They have the Scarecrow from Batman Returns.
Cillian Murphy.
He's in quite a lot. I googled him the other night. He's in quite a few things that I've just not seen.
28 Days Later, have you watched that?
No.
It's a good film.
He's in 28 Days Later.
Yeah, he's the main character.
He's in a ton
I-
of shit that I've
oh,
just never...
shit.
Apparently he's in Inception as well.
Yeah, in Inception. He's such a good actor.
He's really decent. Is he English?
Irish.
He's Irish.
Cillian Murphy.
That's a fair point. Because in Batman, obviously, he's not English. Then in Peaky Blinders, it's set in Birmingham. Yeah.
Birmingham.
Oh, it's a decent accent. You're allowed to laugh, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You just don't want to
You're like trying to
I
hold
just
it
don't
in,
want
you're
to
like-
waste it. I don't want to
He
waste
doesn't
my
want to
lines.
be heard laughing at my jokes.
That show's top.
I'm the popular one, by the way.
Yeah, you're the leader. You you organised all this, didn't you, Jim? Brought the microphone.
What did you think of his laugh, by the way, in Joker?
It's fantastic.
Because I heard someone say that they never thought they would like have another iconic Joker laugh, but I think that he did it really well.
It is. I wouldn't say it's like iconic, but it's very realistic. Like the way he flames up most of the time when he's trying to.
It looks
when he's
painful.
laughing. Yeah, it looks painful, but I like that twist that they have that it's a condition.
I've heard like a bunch of people, like I think Chris Stuckman and a couple of other people, they've all said that it's not. They wouldn't say it tops Heath Ledger's Joker at all, but they said it stands alone perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't contrast.
There's
each
no
other.
better one. It's just they have.
It's
their
just
own
they're
take.
different. Yeah. And I really appreciate that they find like they somehow made a separate Joker that works quite well.
Didn't Heath Ledger win for Best Supporting Actor Oscar?
Possibly, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did. At least, if he did,
Mm.
Joaquin definitely did.
I think Joaquin, because I think he drove that film quite hard. I think if it not for him, that film would not have done nearly
No.
as well.
Well, I had a friend because on my second viewing, I saw it with another friend, and he said that he absolutely loved the film. The story was fantastic, but he reckons the film could have worked if it was portrayed by someone else, which I completely disagree with.
Yeah, no, I think he kind of makes the film what it is. I think it just like the way he took it suits it perfectly. I watched an interview this morning where he said that like even though he already had the job, like he didn't have to go for an interview. He was given the role because I think it was written with him in mind. Because what is it? He said that he was interested in doing superhero films, but not the ones that are coming out currently.
Yeah.
So like the Marvels and your DCs, like he didn't find them interesting. He thought they were all quite basic. So he didn't want to do them, but he heard about the Joker and he was really into it. So I think they kind of changed the script around him. And as you said about weight gain earlier, they were looking at like the medication stuff that people go on and how it can cause either weight gain or weight loss. And Joaquin wanted to do weight gain, and I can't imagine a fat Joker. But like,
You know his run he does in the movie. Imagine him just waddling down.
it would just be like the penguin, wouldn't he? Like, when he's doing the dancing on the staircase, and he's just like, oh no, because there's a chase scene, isn't there, between him and some cops,
Yeah, he wouldn't be bloody able to
See,
get in the
like
train.
running through some trains and shit, like getting chased after some cops. He's just waddling around, trying to figure out which one he is amongst all the clowns. But no, like
that scene though. What do you?
what?
I
You're
was
trying to
gonna
figure
say,
out if
no.
it's got spoilers in
Yeah,
it.
actually no, I won't actually spoil it.
I
But
think
What scene
we
are you
kind of-
about?
We already have kind of spoiled. It's like
You
some
haven't
part.
spoiled it.
What,
Didn't
you're
say that.
describing scenes.
Yeah, but they're in the trailer.
Yeah, but not
They don't give
like,
away
explicitly.
story plots. Do you know what a spoiler is?
Yeah, I do know what spoiler.
He's currently miming out the scene.
do you have a pen and paper?
You can't do visual gags here. What's he just describe the
The
location?
train scene. You know the detectives.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're on about that's a different scene, isn't it? They don't.
No, it's the same scene. Because remember.
All right, we're actually just getting very close to spoilers. So
Yeah,
I'll,
I'll shut up.
Describe the dancing scene isn't a spoiler. It's on every promotional art. It's in a trailer, and there's no
Yeah, but
story.
you're talking about the
Wait,
chase.
have
scene.
you ever what? Wait, have you ever?
Yeah, but
Watched...
we're just saying chasing. It's
Okay,
just
wait, but
chasing.
you know the dance scene, yeah? Have you ever watched Fight Club?
Yeah.
You ever watched Fight
Yeah,
Club?
yeah.
Wait, you know how?
Oh, I liked how I watched Fight Club. I was just kidding.
Wait, but you know how Brad Pitt appears every now and then? How they like sort of make him appear? I don't know. If
By
you
the way,
know.
I'm going to say we're allowed to spoil Fight Club because that film is what
yeah,
90s.
yeah, like 99, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Or if
like,
I'm
I want to
remembering
watch
it
it, but like I feel like a lot of it's been spoiled anyway.
Yeah.
So
But do you know about how Brad Pitt sort of
Is
appears
it-
in it every now and then?
is he hallucination?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Carry on.
But you know how Brad Pitt appears in it every now and then?
Yeah.
I was really hoping on the stair scenes they just had Peter Parker just appear there for a second.
What
on
from the
stairs.
memes?
Yeah.
Like, oh, that'd be fucking amazing. Or just have like, who else would be funny just to have appear in that film? Like, because you've got obviously the Spider-Man meme where he's just dancing. I feel like there was another one as well with someone else.
No, there was this guy I follow on Instagram called Boss Logic. He makes all these like sort of movie posters. He's followed by people like Jake Gyllenhaal and all that. But he made one with like loads of different memes on the stairs with Peter Parker and Joker.
See like a crossover with like Sponge Gar and like.
Can I just say when I first saw this trailer for the film, like when it first came out, I didn't care about it at all.
No,
just
I
thought
don't
it was
think
just
I
some
did
other
either.
DC. It's not going to top Heath Ledger. What's the point? I was very, 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 very wrong.
Same.
Yeah, no, I don't think I was anticipating it. Also, just realised that I'm fully repping Coca-Cola today. I have the shirt and the cans.
Oh yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah, no, I didn't clock my head, so I'm wearing I think I picked up in Primark just like a Coca-Cola hoodie, and brought my 8-pack over because I'm fucking cool. I didn't realise that there was controversy for this film. Apparently, there was like a ton of controversy. Around the
this film
violence?
was getting bad ratings before the film even came out.
Yeah, because of all the violence and stuff, which blew my mind because I didn't hear or read about it at all. I was like quite like not involved, and then I found out afterwards. And I think you must have seen the same thing. You've actually seen the interview, haven't you, with Joaquin
Yeah.
Phoenix, when he walks. Apparently, he walked out of an interview because they were asking about if it incites violence or something. But you got to think like there was some stuff that came out in the 80s. It was so bad. Like in
a lot
terms,
of the things with this movie. Have you ever heard of or seen of Taxi Driver?
So I keep hearing how much it's like referenced in like
if you've seen Taxi Driver, you sort of know where the film's going.
yeah.
Like, well, I especially saw it on my second viewing of Joker, cause like yeah. But it's very inspired by Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver, which is a fantastic film. But what do you call it? It is much more like harsh in terms of violence or whatever than.
But I wouldn't
Joker.
say it like dramatise it. It doesn't make it look good or appealing. And even then, it's not like there's massive Saw-esque scenes where like people are getting chopped in half.
It's just.
You just put your hand up.
Go on, Alec.
Yeah. I think it's just.
I think you should address me as sir, by the way, if you're going to do that.
Sir.
Don't do that, it's creepy.
I think it's just the fact, like, I don't think it glorifies it. I think it's just the fact that it shows that he enjoys it.
Does he enjoy it?
Yeah.
You can. Well, here's the thing.
He kind of grows to enjoy it.
This is exactly what Chris Sutman said. I know, but it's true. When
And this is non-spoiler.
never mind.
Should we
Forget
just-
that.
Should we just spoil it?
No, I don't feel
It's-
like we should because
I think we should.
it's not been 2 weeks or anything like that. The film's still really fresh. A lot of people haven't seen it.
Yeah, let's give it.
I really don't want to spoil anything because really we've said there's a chase scene. I think that's it. But it's a film. Do you know what I mean, things happen. There's also a scene where he opens a door. I'm pretty sure, but I won't say I've spoiled Joker for you. Like in Harry Potter, they use magic. You'd never go, oh, you fucking ruined like 6 films now. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Neither have I.
Ironically, I was always called Harry Potter back in school.
I was always called Ron Weasley.
Were you always called Hermione?
I can't say I was.
Because she's black now, isn't she? In the have you seen that? So there's a play that takes place like 20 years after the films, and for whatever reason they just made Hermione black.
Yeah, well they made Dumbledore.
Stop
gay,
putting
so-
your hand up.
It's because in the book she's implied.
No, she wasn't.
I swear she was.
No.
I swear
J.K.
I
Rowling
read
went back and went, oh, she's always been black.
Hey, look, Hermione. This.
You can't. We're gonna move on from that because that's too much. I've been back to. I know neither of you played Destiny, but
I played it. That's why I don't play it anymore.
Shut up. Destiny's alright. I like Destiny. It's a fun game just to like not really think about.
I agree. It's especially fun just not to think about.
Yeah, no, that's funny. No, but they so this and Red Dead, they've both started this trend of they've nicked the Fortnite system of the ranks. So
yeah.
you know the ranking system where you have 2 tiers. You have like the VIP tier, then you have the free tier.
Yeah.
And basically, it's all the extra content that they make. They make all this extra content, and then they put it behind another fucking paywall. Games like Fortnite, I think, get away with it because they're free. You can kind of get around it if you want to pay for it. Usually, it's only cosmetic, etc. But I'm already paying for Destiny, and Red Dead's not, like Red Dead is fine. It's just cosmetics.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like a lot of the time. Destiny's is similar, but you get really useful items from it, and it's still cosmetic. But Destiny, I think, the base game, the 2 expansions, that is £150 already, and then they want more money to go onto this VIP tier. I don't like. It's proper scummy. Because it's the same with the first game as well. If you add up the first game and the second game plus expansions, you're looking at like £300+ that you've spent on one game, which is just unbelievable. But I don't like this new trend because this is loot boxes. But I think loot boxes were banned, weren't they? Because they were basically gambling.
Yeah, I think there was like a restriction.
Wait,
They
they've
definitely
actually banned them? Or?
Yeah, so well, I don't know if
Chunk
they're banned, but a lot of companies basically got a lot of flack or something from it. So I think Overwatch still does it, but I know companies like EA took it off.
I
And
mean, it's fair, it just doesn't make it fun. It's just.
see, I would disagree because I do enjoy it on Overwatch.
Well, it's an addiction.
It's
Yeah.
It's
addictive.
No, you're
but
absolutely right. It's like slot machines.
imagine how much more you'd enjoy it if they just weren't there. Obviously, you might not think they're bad in Overwatch or whatever, but they're just. I don't know. I feel like it's just very much pay to win sort of. Type
See,
stuff.
because in Overwatch, obviously, in EA it makes sense. In Star Wars Battlefront 2, especially at the start, that was horrendous. That was very pay to win. Overwatch is purely cosmetic, and I think I like what they do because you get currency throughout the boxes as well, and you get random items, so you have a chance to win in like the really high stuff. But you could also save up the currency and just buy stuff specifically. So there's a way around it, but like I don't know. But this new system though, because I remember the first game that did it was Rocket League, and that broke my heart because I love Rocket League, and as soon as I saw that it starts having passes, I didn't like it. Like it upset me. I haven't played that game since. I think that was like around. Well, Spider-Man just installed on the PlayStation.
Hey.
How is it? Did
Wait,
that come
yeah,
out the TV?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fucking leave it.
No, it doesn't matter.
Wait, I swear that was picked up. But oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was coming through the microphone, but obviously it's not how that works. Have you seen the post about Keanu Reeves? He said that he would happily do as many John Wick films as fans want. Like he would just keep going as long as fans wanted them.
He shouldn't have made that promise.
Yeah.
No, but I think he
like-
enjoys doing them. I think he's just like as long as people want them, like he's happy to keep doing them.
Yeah, but just imagine how like
People,
physically demanding
people
it
will
must
get
be.
burned out. Like
Yeah.
if one
He's gonna
person
get
wants
old.
it, he's not gonna do it. But if it's like I think it's like a general like
The thing
popular thing.
is, like our friend John was saying in the group chat the other day, he only just watched John Wick, and he was saying how they're not good films, and they're not good films. They're just fun films to watch. They're nothing,
Yeah, they're not like serious drama pieces or anything. Like,
they're just fun.
I still haven't seen them, but I know that they are fun to watch. Like, I know people do enjoy. Just like they're quite mindless, but that's not a bad thing.
It's like Saints Row in a way.
Yeah, I can see that. What I don't like is when people think that films have to be this really specific metaphor on a political statement or something like that. Like, films can just be enjoyable and just fun. And I think sometimes it's nice that you have that to break it up. Which is why I think Joker did so well amongst the current like DC and Marvel climate.
Well, like you just said, they can just be fun. Like our friend Leon said, he didn't like it because we didn't need a Joker origin. Yeah, we don't need it, but it's just fun. It's good and it's fantastic.
I mean, a lot of films don't need sequels, or to be fair, a lot of films don't need to be made, but they are, and we enjoy them for what they are. Like,
there doesn't have to be any long-lasting thing after it to make a certain.
And we're not saying you have to go and watch Joker and like adore it. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to like films just because everyone else likes films. Oh, I got pins and needles. Have you heard about the Sony deal between Spider-Man?
Yes.
So, what is it? Obviously, the whole Spider-Man thing at the minute is obviously like they had a dispute. Do you know why the dispute happened? Why did Spider-Man get taken out of the MCU?
I thought it was just because Sony wanted to make more money, so they couldn't really cut out a deal.
Was it the other way around? I think it was Disney that wanted more money because obviously he's reaching for the Malteser bars. Just go for it.
Alright.
And now you're gonna have to open it
and
eat it on the mic and just really make a really nice sound. Go on. I like watching you do this as quiet as possible.
It's all broken up, Mason.
Yeah, that's. Well, I don't know. Did you punch it?
That is some ASMR shit. Right?
I think you should get closer to the mic if you're gonna eat it.
Yeah, give us the whole experience. It's scary. I can actually hear that.
I'll get down there.
I think it was Disney that wanted more money, so Sony. But the thing is, I thought it was contracted. I don't really know the whole story, but I know that it broke up and everyone was like, because it looked like it was just not going to get better.
Yeah.
You're led like Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
Thanks.
No one can see it, but Jamie's currently led across the carpet with one leg up in the air eating Maltesers like a sexy boy. But yeah, they sorted their like I think apparently the reason the deal. So obviously I don't know if you know, but obviously they're back with their contracts now. So Spider-Man's back in the MCU. Apparently the catalyst that caused that to happen was Tom Holland. Tom Holland apparently fought really hard between both companies to sort of bring it back together, and they did. But I think what they've done is the new contract opens up more opportunities for him to work within Sony, which makes the Venom sequel far more likely to include Spider-Man or even something like that.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Venom. It's a terrible movie. I just can't wait to see Woody Harrelson as clown. It's just his face appearing everywhere.
Woody Harrelson with that ginger wig on at the end of Venom is one of the things that I'll never forget. It's quite horrifying. I don't remember him with hair in anything. Zombieland 2. Have you seen the first one?
Yeah.
That was so long ago since I've seen it, but I remember like 2 scenes from it. I remember the end of the carnival scene. I remember the bit in the cinema where why are you still eating Maltesers?
I want to finish it.
Putting it behind your back still makes the same sound.
Wait. Come on.
Nice.
Sure. While we're making noise, can I just like pitch a can?
Yeah, go on.
Pitch a can?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Right, wake up.
Oh, cheers, man.
Are you looking forward to the next Zombieland?
Yeah.
When do you know when it's coming out? Is it October? Oh, there we go. That was nice.
I have no clue when it's coming out.
You're making some weird poses. We're going to need some seats for this podcast.
Yeah.
Because I'm very uncomfortable right now. Alex currently being a bartender with his Coke. If you're
It sounds so nice. I love it.
just a little tip. When you pour fizzy things,
Do it sideways.
hold the glass. Don't do it sideways, you
What are you
cunt,
on
'cause it'll
about?
go on the floor, won't
I
it?
do it upside down.
No,
not like-
hold it on like a 45 degree
Yeah, not
angle.
completely
I know.
sideways.
You know, you
Yeah,
just
I
forgot.
Hang on.
No, I just wanted this.
Mason, I did not mean completely
You
sideways.
said sideways.
Yeah, but
Sideways is sideways.
Alright, fine. At a
I'm gonna
certain...
take the Coke on the floor. Stop miming and
I need to go toilet, Mason.
I'll go to the toilet then.
Alright, I'll be back.
Should we have a piss break?
Okay, we'll be back after this short intermission. Fucking melon. You were miming a piss break.
Every time there's a...
You literally
We
put
need
your
like
hands on your
we
crotch
need
and
a-
you were like...
We need a
Every
piss
time there's
break
an
button.
intermission, can we have like, I don't know, a trickle of pee? Oh, just an elevator sound. We'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Just put an elevator music.
Break.
Can't you pause it?
Oh, that's a good shout.
Yeah, Mason.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are back from our break. During the break, we had a really funny idea. We thought about getting fan questions, but then we realised that we haven't released anything yet, so we don't have any fans. You can take your jacket off.
I was just moving my scarf out.
We don't have any fans. We thought, what's the next best thing? Is we could ring someone that we know and tell them to give us a question.
Great idea.
And we had an idea. Our little lovely friend called John. We thought he'd be a prime candidate if he's not busy today. If not, we'll move down the list until we find someone that will ask us a question. So we'll carry on talking for a minute, but in the background, we're just going to ring Jonathan, see if he picks up. And this will be our first fan section. Actually, I've got a surprise for you two. Oh, actually, we have got a sponsor.
A sponsor?
Is
it
so
Raid
this
Shadow
video is
Legends?
sponsored by...
Raid Shadow Legends?
well, no, that's where a sponsor would go. That's where a sponsor would go if we had a sponsor.
So
So that's just like a little template
okay.
to use in the future.
So we don't have
But hopefully one day, Raid Shadow Legends. Anyway, ring John.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was your one fucking job.
Mason, there's no need for language.
Like, just in general.
Yeah,
right?
just general. Please stop speaking. So I have him on speaker.
Yeah, put it on speaker, see if he picks up. Because he's usually pretty good with his phone.
Wait, what are you asking? I don't know what you're asking.
Okay, it's fine. Right, let's see if he picks up.
Wait.
Oi, Maka! Do you reckon he's doing his
He's probably in
little first aid training? Oh fuck, it's like a weekday,
Just
isn't it?
answers to our podcast, just midway free saving a life.
Oh.
Who's
Who's
ready
not?
now?
Who do you think would be
We
good?
can't do it now.
Wait,
So
Leon?
it's all over.
What about
No, it's not all over.
It's all
Don't give
over.
up.
Let's give up.
Yeah, go on.
Alright.
So we're gonna try someone else now.
Wait, who are you calling?
Just someone that we know.
I don't even fucking know now.
I reckon he's got his phone on silent. Alec, why don't
Maybe
you-
he's doing a podcast.
What? Is he not? I don't think he's clocked on it yet. All right. Well, Alex, you're not picking up, so we'll put that down.
Yeah.
Who'd be good to ask a question?
Leon would be kind of funny. I just want to.
Go on. Do we tell him that we're on a podcast?
Let's get Leon.
Do we tell him that he's on the podcast? I feel like we kind of have to, don't we?
It's up to you. You do the speaking. I'm just.
Does this sound alright?
He just
on
needs
the-
to
it's
ask a
awkward.
question.
I'm not allowed to touch your scummy iPhone.
Is that a new case?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. By the way, we just wanted to ask you something really quick.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
So basically, this is the section where we were going to have fan questions, but we don't have any fans. So we're wondering if you would like to be the first one to ask us a question.
Can the question be anything?
You can ask whatever the fuck you like.
Have you guys spoken about Joker yet?
Alright, fucking get this cunt off the mic. That was the fan section. Thank you for calling in. Be sure to call us at that number.
Can I call my dad?
You can call your dad if you
Nah,
want.
not my-
But I mean,
Oh, those are my friends on my phone.
Your dad is pretty cool. We should definitely call your dad.
does he have a bike?
He had
Is
a
he-
bike. Motorbike.
Alright.
Just laugh.
Was he a biker?
I mean, I guess.
Did you say you used to have a mohawk?
Not a mohawk, but he
What
had
are you
long
talking
hair and a
about?
handlebar mustache.
Oh, he sounds like quite a lad, to be fair.
Cooler than my dad.
Rest in peace.
My dad sucks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, let's save that for Dr. Phil, yeah. Oh, I had a funny idea on the way over. Just a few hypothetical questions, right? But the only one I could think of that interested me was I was thinking of the most interesting like hybrid of animal. Well, my original thought was most dangerous hybrid of animal, but then I thought that'd be easy, tiger shark. What is the most interesting dangerous animal that you could think of?
Can we just go back? Like, why tiger shark?
Well, just
don't-
fucking obvious, innit? Shark underwater, tiger on land. Opposite way around, fucking hell.
Well,
Can you imagine Jaws?
Shark-
Can you imagine watching
Yeah, but
Jaws?
that's a fucking
right,
made-up
picture
shark.
Jaws. Every time they're not in the water, it's not fucking scary. Imagine if they had Jaws, but then he just walked onto the fucking land with his like human legs.
I think a giant moth would be much worse.
You know, you've got a point. What would it be a hybrid with?
Just a giant moth. Imagine that.
That's not a
fluttering-
giant's not an animal. A giant moth would be terrifying. That's just
A
Mothra from
tiger shark
Godzilla.
ain't an animal.
Yeah, but it's a hybrid. You fucking numpty.
It's a hybrid with an elephant then. It's just giant.
So it's a moth with a massive
It's got a
trunk.
trunk.
No, it's just giant. It's taking the giant axe.
Because I was thinking, alright, and I genuinely mean this. You know one of those is it octopi?
Just call it octopus.
Octoplets?
Don't be like
Octopuses?
octopi.
You know
but-
octopus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
You know the ones that can like camouflage themselves?
Yeah, an
So
octopus.
because not all of them can camouflage, you fucking numpty. An octopus that can camouflage itself, but with a feral raccoon. Now hear me out. Scene, 3 o'clock in the morning. You're taking your garbage out. You just had a nice evening with your kids, but
I
you
have
haven't gone
people
to
that
sleep
do
yet.
it for me.
Shut the fuck up. This is a scene. This is a bit of fiction right now. You're going out. It's pitch black. You got to take out the bins. You do it every night. Your kid and your wife's back in bed. They're sound asleep. Shut up. You walk into the bin. You hear a rumbling in the bin. You open the lid. There's an 8-armed camouflage raccoon that jumps out of your bin and goes, "Meh!" And then you shit yourself. That is fucking horrifying. It's not only a raccoon, which is already quite dangerous. It camouflages, even more dangerous. It's got 8 fucking arms.
A raccoon's dangerous.
Arms or legs?
Well, paws. Because neither.
Well, no, like, people always complain about raccoons being a pest. But
I've never
Like-
seen a raccoon.
Yeah, so imagine
they're
super raccoon.
fucking tiny. I don't know how
I know.
you can find them a pest.
What do you mean? You find my dog fucking massive.
Your dog is huge.
My dog.
Your
goes
dog
up
could
to-
kill all of
I
us.
am like 5'5". She goes up to like my calf. What? What was shocking about me being
You're not
5'5"?
5'5".
You're 5'5". I'm 5'5".
I'm not 5'5". I'm 5'7".
You're not 5'7".
I'm 5'7".
I'm not 5'7".
You're not 5'5".
Am I not? Is
No.
this like a shocking revelation I've just found out? I am. I thought you said you were 5'5".
I'm 5'7".
And then someone said you were 5'5", and I just believed
No,
it.
I'm 5'7". You have to be 5'7" as well.
Well, my point is, I'm not exactly tall. And she comes up to my calf. My dog, for anyone that doesn't know, is an elk hound. It's the most pretentious breed. She's tiny.
It's huge.
But you're saying that my cute dog that sits in between your legs and asks for cuddles
Your cute
is
dog.
more terrifying than a feral octopus raccoon. Or, no, just a feral raccoon.
Well, the thing is, if its raccoon jumps at you, you can at least like hit it away. If your dog jumps at you, you'll smash the ground and it mauls at your
Yeah,
neck.
alright, Bruce Lee, you're just going to backhand it back into the woods.
At least I got the option to. I'm not saying I would. Like, I can just fucking pat it, put it back in the bin.
Like, it's a feral raccoon. Do you want to test it out? Should we try and
Yeah,
find a
go-
feral raccoon?
In England, go find a raccoon and bring it over, and we'll test it.
It'd be a funny trip. wouldn't
Are raccoons in England?
it? Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Are they?
I'm pretty sure
I've
you get
never
raccoons
heard.
in England.
Like, we got badgers.
Yeah.
unless I've just been mistaken my whole life. I mean, I know they're in North America. We might not.
That's close enough to
Actually,
England.
I might have just been a fucking idiot. I don't think we do have them.
I don't think we do.
We have homeless people.
Google.
Nice.
8-legged.
Do we have raccoons in England?
Great.
Second stamp.
According to BBC, the number in the UK is not known, but the RSPCA rehomed 5 raccoon dogs in 2018 and 8 in
Raccoon
2017 and has had
There are raccoons in England. I know it said raccoon dogs, but that's separate. There's also raccoons. I think.
I haven't seen one, and I've been brought up on a farmish area.
You grew up in Devon.
Same thing.
You don't exactly walk them like dogs around in Devon.
What? You saying you don't get raccoon dogs?
No, that's it. I'm on about raccoons, not raccoon dogs.
But you don't get. I swear to God, you don't. You can't get raccoons in England.
Okay,
Anywhere.
so if you type in raccoons UK, rampaging raccoons could soon invade Britain
Soon
thanks to
indeed.
climate change. Hot weather's going to make them hop on a little raft and come over.
It
They're
might-
going to be the new Polish. Sorry, that was a bit edgy for this.
Yeah.
Why are
like-
you sat so far back? You look like you're going to fall asleep.
Well, you never.
I mean, I know it's only like 1:45 and you're day drinking, but are you actually pissed already?
No. I'm not that angry, no.
You're mumbling at the back of the seat.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm a sober man.
I'm the funny one.
Don't call the police.
Don't call the police. I mean, you look 12, but you are actually of age of drinking. In England. Just to clarify that. You wanted to talk more about John Wick in your break. You were complaining because you couldn't put
Yeah,
up your hands to
I've
go
got-
talk about John Wick.
You know what? With John Wick, like you said, it's just one of those films which is fun, but I don't really know where the hell the story is going, and that's what kind of annoys me. Like with the first one, that was kind of like its own like little
The
self-contained
first one definitely
thing.
had the best story.
Yeah.
But it's
I've
feel
never heard John Wick revered for its story.
Do you know,
no,
I
it's
just
not like by any means a good story.
I
It's
just feel like it's
atmosphere.
spiraling out of control.
But maybe that's maybe that is what makes John Wick good.
Is it?
Maybe
Like,
it's the
it's-
fact
it's-
that
it's
there's
just
no
mindless,
fucking
like,
sense to it.
violence.
It's just stupid at this point. Imagine if we get to the 8th John Wick film. That would be amazing.
Would it?
Because then you get memes. That's how memes are born. John Wick has just become a meme.
Yeah.
And Keanu Reeves is just meme overlord of that meme.
Yeah, I see it.
You're breathtaking.
I know.
And
To be honest, Keanu Reeves I think he's going to be around forever. He doesn't age.
Have
He
you
doesn't-
seen? Wait, have
he's
you
probably
seen him
a
without
god.
a beard? Oh
No.
my god, I feel so bad for him.
It's
Yeah,
Why?
it's got like
In
a-
Matrix it
Defenders.
looks fine.
No. But now, because he's obviously aged since then, but we've never seen him without a beard.
It
'cause
can't
he-
be that bad.
He just looks like a.
What does that mean?
Right, so you know Bill and Ted, how he was in that? They're making a new one.
Oh, I can't
You've never
believe
heard of
that.
Bill and Ted?
Wait, is that like a CBB show or something?
No, you've heard of Bill and Ted. Yeah.
Oh,
I-
I'm
I've
thinking
seen
of the Flower Pot Man. What is that?
No, that's Bill and Ben.
Bill and Ben. Yeah, carry on. Does he not have a beard in that?
No, he doesn't have a beard in that, but hang on.
Keanu Reeves without beard.
I
Oh.
thought he looked normal.
Yeah, do you see?
Oh, is
Sure.
is that the show you're on about?
Yep, that's it.
Who's the actor that is in that show with him? Because
Uh,
it looks
Alex
a lot
Winter.
like Casey Neistat.
No, that's Alex Winter.
Looks like Casey Neistat.
But look at show him John Wick. Sorry, Keanu.
Do you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the fact he's beardless. I think it's just the haircut.
It's the hair without the beard.
It's
I
just
think
the
it's
long
the
hair.
biggest. It's somewhere between Edna Mode and Lord
Yeah.
Farquaad.
Mm.
He,
So someone's got a photo of him from that show next to Professor Snape.
oh, yeah.
Ah, bless him. He's such a wholesome man. He's quite tall though, isn't he? Either that or the Casey Neistat look-alike is just really short.
I think the Casey Neistat
Yeah, no.
like's just really short. If I
Keanu
remember
Reeves.
correctly.
It's
I don't know why they're making a sequel.
Oh, he's 6'1". He's
what Keanu Reeves.
yeah.
Oh, almost as tall as me.
Ooh.
Drink away your troubles.
Sham.
Do you have any more?
More drinks?
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Wait, you wrote 4 with you?
Yeah. 2 for me and 1 for you. 2.
What a fucking lightweight.
I know.
And you're already drunk after
No.
your second cider. How much? How much?
It's only like
I was gonna say how much water is in
5.5.
330 milliliters. Pussy.
Well, if I'm a lightweight, that means I can spend less on drinks, but also having more fun.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's a good point.
I really wish people could see the faces you make when you come up with some of this stupid shit that you say.
Hang on, that is actually a good point there.
No, you have a good point, but it's the stupid fucking... You finger gunned me with a beer in your hand, you leant back with a smug smile, and you crossed one of your legs over your knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's called
And
style.
you've also,
Yes, thank you,
That's
Alex.
style.
for some
That's-
reason, you've popped your collar up.
Oh, it's getting quite chilly in here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
I don't want the rain to get on it. So.
Yeah. We actually record this in an abandoned church, so the rain just leak in from time to time.
Wait,
Yeah.
Alec, can you still hear me fine from here?
Yeah, you're a little bit far, but still,
Oh.
I can still hear you.
I'll go here then.
Okay.
To be honest, if you were to both sit back, it'd probably be. I'd still hear you fine.
The microphone we've got is decent. If we had the funds, I
It's
think.
red.
I mean, it's actually blue.
I thought it was more burgundy.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's a blue Yeti for people at home. I think the colour it said when I bought it was wine red. Again, this is really helpful for audio listeners who can't see the mic, but maybe I'll put a little photo up.
Oh, what?
On the earpiece.
Just our thumbnail for the video.
You actually, with every podcast, if you sign up for our VIP program, we actually send you the images of the topics we talk about in order of the topics we talk about. Well, you keep sitting so far back. Are you going to fall asleep?
I'm not gonna fall asleep. I don't fall asleep when I sit.
Yeah, I don't know,
To be
because you
fair,
are like
no,
60 years old.
I can hear him fine from over there.
I'm watching you, sunshine.
Alright. Just moonlight.
Yeah, no, if we had the funds, I think I would get individual mics for people. That would be amazing, because then we could all sit on a sofa and be comfy.
Yeah.
But at the minute, we've got one Blue Yeti between the three of us, which is alright. It seems... well, I mean, they sound alright. It's like one of the cheapest mics you can get for a high-quality audio.
How much is it?
God, I must have paid like $1.15 for it.
£1.15?
Shut up. £115.
Jesus Christ.
But it's a decent mic, and we use it quite a lot, being media students and all. Not you, because you're a little scumbag photographer.
Photography's still media.
Photography is easy.
Yeah, how often do you use a Blue Yeti mic in photography?
Oh, what? So just because I'm not having to talk?
Yeah, that's
doesn't
what I
mean it's
thought.
media.
Ostracised, get out. I mean, get out. Walk to the door. Get up,
What are you doing
go
at
out.
the minute, anyway?
What do you mean?
What are you doing in your class?
Nothing. We're not
Yeah,
doing
what's
anything.
Exactly.
What are you doing in your course? Taking photos? Ooh.
Street photography.
Oh, that's fun.
It is. That's the point. It is.
What
fun.
does street photography even mean? It's just...
Street photography is going on the street, sort of asking people. It's like capturing.
What are you
natural
asking people?
Because I can do it without asking them, but it's
Well, that's not very nice.
Why
of you.
do you need to
Then you're
ask
just
people?
stalking people in the
it's
street.
not stalking. It's legal. Wait, what would you say, Alex? Sorry?
Why do you need to ask people?
We don't need to ask people. Like, if I want to
I
portrait
asked
of
them
someone,
to look natural.
if I want a portrait of someone just in the street, I'll ask them. But usually I like to capture them without knowing because it looks more natural.
So stalking.
Stalking.
To be fair, if you
You're
take...
taking photos of someone without their knowledge and then posting it
yeah,
somewhere.
I say just... if you just take pictures and...
It's
Yeah,
what
I
our
think
teacher
I
wants.
think I
It's
think
what our teacher
your
wants.
cretin teacher
Our
wants.
teacher, the creepier it is, the higher the marks we get.
That's fair enough. You can see what it's brought out in you.
Cheers, Mason.
You're adorable.
Oh.
High five. Yeah, you like that one.
That was good.
Anyway, I think we can wrap it up here for today, because Jimmy's going to pass out in a minute. Do you want to say goodbye? Do you have anything you want to say before you leave? Do you want to defend your street photography?
J for long photos
Yeah.
on Instagram.
So we're going to end it here. No, go on, check yourself out. Go on, shout out. Go on Instagram, what's it? Mine? What
Yeah.
do you want to know mine?
I don't know.
What?
Goodbye.
I'm trying to show you. No, that's not how this works. I'm going to show you.
This has been the Pact Podcast.
So follow us on Twitter. I've actually set up a Twitter handle that nothing's been posted yet, but I've got a Twitter handle.
I need to get to it.
We can get people to ask us questions on there.
That's a shout. There'll be like one person in 5 months.
I'll get my mum to.
Can you?
Yeah.
What's her name? Has she got like a proper mum name?
Bonnie. Yeah. Her middle name is Claire.
Bonnie.
You put your feet up and I don't like it.
Yeah, well. You know what they say. Or they.
Yeah, so follow us on Twitter at the Pack Podcast. If that's the Twitter handle I'll get, I'll put it up somewhere. It'll be in the description. Follow Jamie's photography. Was it J Furlong Photography?
Photos.
Or what is
J-
what is the handle?
J.Furlong Photos.
Nice.
Thanks.
Have you got anything you want to plug?
No.
All right.
I don't do much.
He actually doesn't leave this abandoned
No,
church. He
no.
just kind of lives here.
Yeah.
Bit like the guy from what is it? Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That one. Yeah.
That's a bit rude, but fair enough.
Okay. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.
Donate money, that'd be great.